What's up, everybody? My name is EmergencyTaco, and I have a really good gameplay for you here. It's a 55-3 domination on firing range, and because it's a 55-3 domination on firing range, it is going to be the first video that I submit to Machinima, and it is also going to be one of the best gameplays that you have seen from me as of yet. It probably won't be the best gameplay you ever see from me, but it is still, nevertheless, a really good gameplay that I am really proud of. I get my first death right there, and I get my last death all the way at the very end of the game, from probably the same guy. He spawns behind me with ghosts, so I don't see him, and I die from that, and it's rather unfortunate. And my only other death, which is in the middle of the game, is because I fail epically, and you'll see that. So, all three of my deaths, well, they're, kinda out of the ordinary bullshit deaths. But it's not because I got outplayed or anything like that. That's just because either I failed or whatever the case may be. Anyway, you saw the Machinima intro thingy, and I've got that. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, blah blah, at the end of the video. And that's because that's one of the requirements for submitting to Machinima. And I'm not really sure how the submitting to Machinima thing works. Hopefully, I'll submit this, and they'll like the video, and it'll be uploaded on their channel. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, I never hear from them again, and I just send a bunch of other videos that are good gameplays also, and hopefully one day, I'll become part of Machinima. But if anybody from Machinima does watch this, I would be so appreciative if you would post this on my, on your channel. I really want to be a Machinima director, and if I'm not going to be a director, just having a video up on Machinima Respawn would just make me a really happy guy. But sucking up to Machinima aside, let's talk a little bit about the gameplay. First off, you're gonna see that I do not play the objective at all this game. I mean, I defend flags, but I do not capture any flags, and that's because I was playing with a party of 2 people. I was playing with Kevin, who some of my older subscribers probably know, and by the way, Kevin has a new channel. He's posting commentaries. His channel link will be in the description to this video. It's www.youtube.com/allstarcommentary. And that's the epic fail. I failed that stun grenade there. And I find myself failing with the stun grenades in this game so much. I don't know why, but it's probably just me. But for every stun grenade that I throw properly, I fail 2 more. I'll throw a stun grenade through a door sometimes, but most of the time it'll just bounce off, come back, and stun me, and I'll get myself killed. And this game probably could have been like 75-2 or something like that if I had managed to get those dogs right there, because I was 1 away from dogs. But, what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna bitch about this game, because 55-3 is just an awesome gameplay to me. So anyway, the reason I don't play the objective at all is because I was playing with my brother and my friend Kevin. I told you Kevin's got a new YouTube channel. And they were saying, Mike, you go for the kills. We'll take care of playing the objective. And anyway, there was no real need for me to play the objective because we held 2 and 3 flags at most of the time during the game. So that's why I'm not playing the objective. I'm using the FAMAS dual mag, RPGs, concussion grenades, frag grenade, hardline pro, sleight of hand pro, and hacker. First of all, I love the FAMAS. The FAMAS is my all-time favorite gun, definitely. And dual mags is my all-time favorite attachment. And I see very few people using dual mags. And I think that's because a lot of people don't understand what dual mags does. Dual mags, yes, I know everybody is aware of the fact that it gives you a faster reload, but every other time, but what they don't realize is that dual mags gives you an extra 60 bullets, or 40 bullets if you're using an SMG with a 20 bullet clip. What dual mags does is it gives you an extra 2 clips to tool with, So, for me, someone who has very bad accuracy, I'll find myself running out of ammo without dual mags on a 6 kill streak or something like that, and I'll die because I don't have a gun to kill people with. Or I'll be stuck running around looking for a gun to kill people with. And I love the FAMAS because since I have bad accuracy, the really high fire rate helps me get the bullets where they need to be. And the few that go everywhere else doesn't really hurt me as much as it would with a gun like maybe the Galil or the Commando or something with a lot slower fire rate. So that's why I love the FAMAS. And also that really high fire rate really helps me on a smaller map like Firing Range. Like I said, I'm using Hacker, Sleight of Hand, and Hardline. And a lot of people will say, well, instead of using dual mags, why don't you just use Scavenger? Well, I love Hardline, and I really don't want to go out and get Scavenger Pro. So that's why I use dual mags. Hacker, I love. Hardline, I love. Sleight of Hand, the only second perk I really use. And I know there are going to be a lot of people out there that go, me, I can do so well while using the FAMAS, and this is a shitty game because you only got a good game because you were using the FAMAS. And I say to them, you know what? That's your opinion. Fine. You can take your opinion and shove it up your ass. If you can go out right now and get 10 games as good or better than this one in a row with the FAMAS, send me a message. And I promise you, I will never use the FAMAS again. That is my deal with you. If you can go out and get 10 games in a row better than 55-3, by all means, I'll say, this gun is newbie, it's overpowered, I'll send messages to Treyarch, I'll say, patch this shit. Obviously, it's way overpowered, but you know what? I can't do that, and I don't think there's a single person who plays this game that can do that. Even C-Nanners or Sandy Ravage probably couldn't do that. I mean, they could do really, really well with it 10 games in a row, probably. But 55-3, even for people like them, that's a little bit out of the ordinary. And although I agree that the FAMAS is the best assault rifle in the game, I do not think it is overpowered. And I do not think that it is so good that you can go out and do incredibly every game. Like if you were noob tubing Modern Warfare 2 or something like that. So I'm going to use the FAMAS when it comes to Firing Range. Very rarely will I use anything but the FAMAS on Firing Range. There are other guns, you see that's where that guy spawns behind me. There are other guns, I'll use a whole bunch of different other types of guns on different maps. But on Firing Range, I stick strictly to the FAMAS. And it's because, obviously, it works. I mean, I went 55-3, so I must be doing something right. And if you can go out and get 10 55-3s in a row with the FAMAS, well, then, you probably deserve to be hailed as the best Call of Duty player in the game. But anyway, that's about it. This game, I loved. I was very proud of it. Final score 55-3. Machinima, if you do allow me to upload this on your channel, thank you very, very much. And if you don't, well, I'll probably send you some more videos. Guys, if you want to send the link to this video to Machinima, that would greatly help me out. Other than that, please like the video, please subscribe, please comment. Seriously, like the video, it helps me out. I have been EmergencyTaco, and I am out.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There you'll find the latest updates from our premier directors and the Machinima Respawn team.